Have you ever wondered how a mighty nation can vanish? The Soviet Union was a superpower spanning 11 time zones. It ruled millions and boasted incredible military might. Yet, it ended in December 1991. Today, we'll explore this fascinating and complex story. What caused its downfall? What lessons can we derive from it? Let's rewind to the early 1980s. The Soviet Union was living its final days. Its economy faced severe problems. Production was low, and food was scarce. People lived in despair as political restrictions suffocated their voices. Meanwhile, the Cold War escalated pressures at home. The arms race and Afghan intervention drained resources. In March 1985, a young leader emerged, Mikhail Gorbachev. He was unlike anyone before him, educated and open-minded. Gorbachev launched two major reforms. The first was perestroika, aimed at revitalizing the economy. Second was glasnost, granting unprecedented freedom of speech. These reforms were meant to improve life, but they backfired. Instead of progress, the economy worsened. Shortages of basic goods became commonplace. Citizens began expressing dissatisfaction. Protests erupted in major cities. Republics like Ukraine and Georgia pushed for independence. In 1988, nationalism surged among Soviet republics. Demonstrations in the Baltics challenged central authority. Attempts to stop these protests amidst glasnost only fueled them. People felt empowered to voice their demands. In November 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. This monumental event shook the Soviet Union. It exposed the communist system's weakness in Eastern Europe, inciting further nationalism within the USSR. By 1990, separatist movements intensified. Lithuania became the first to declare independence, followed by Latvia and Estonia. Boris Yeltsin rose as a key player, advocating for Russian independence. His moves undermined Gorbachev's authority. August 1991 marked a critical turning point. Conservatives within the Communist Party orchestrated a coup against Gorbachev. While Gorbachev was detained, Yeltsin led the Russian people against the coup. He famously stood atop a tank and rallied citizens. The crowds erupted, loudly rejecting the coup. In just 3 days, the coup collapsed, and Yeltsin emerged as a hero. This moment empowered citizens, yet they felt the nation teetering on the brink of collapse. By December 1991, the Soviet Union was officially over. On December 8th, Yeltsin and leaders from Ukraine and Belarus created the Commonwealth of Independent States. On December 25th, Gorbachev resigned, marking the end of an era that lasted 69 years. 15 independent nations emerged, including Russia, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan. Now, imagine the feelings of millions living under this regime. Some experienced freedom for the first time, thrilling yet terrifying. Others lost jobs, homes, and national identities. The economy crumbled, poverty surged, but new opportunities emerged. If you're enjoying this exploration, don't forget to like and subscribe. We can dive deeper into the stories of each republic after the Soviet collapse. The fall of the Soviet Union teaches us about power, ambition, and consequence. How can a superpower crumble so swiftly? How can well-intended reforms lead to chaos? History is rich with lessons, and this one is significant. Stay curious, as more in-depth stories are on the way. You'll learn much more about the world.